Welcome back to Third Rate Content. Today we're up by Haughmond Hill, where we're actually going to take the lower Haughmond Hill walk today. Nice autumnal walk along my personal favourite walk up here at Haughmond Hill, and we're going to look for something that we did cover on a video about a year and a half ago. We're going to look for one of the oldest bridges in Shrewsbury, and hopefully we're going to find it today, because about a year and a half ago when we tried, we didn't have much luck. Done some studying since, so fingers crossed. You know, I hate that phrase actually. With study, we're going to find it. So buckle up and I'll see you out here. Yeah, the walk we're taking today, the lower Haughmond Hill walk, is known as the Hollies. Archetypically autumnal. I go to Blackpool for my holiday, set in the autumn sunlight. And I mean, we're just outside Shrewsbury today, but I think the bridge we're looking for does sort of come under Shrewsbury, you know, in the boundaries of Shrewsbury. So yeah, it does fit in with the oldest bridge in Shrewsbury, the Greater Shrewsbury area. (2010) historical tree graffiti, 12 years old. Love that old tree, just like sitting there. I'm an old tree. I'm a ghost tree, actually, I'd say. I'm not a ghost tree, I meant that's a ghost tree. Yeah, I think this tree's blown over since the last time we were up here at the Hollies walk, the lower Autumnal Hill walk, probably about 12 months ago now. It's always nice to come here in autumn though. Sort of really starts to pop, if you know what I mean. All the colours, the oranges, the faded greens. It'd be good to do all four seasons. And if you look here, there's signs of quarrying, I would say, because Haughmond Hill is still a quarry. There's a quarry in the middle of Haughmond Hill to this day, but I think it's been quarried since the medieval days, or possibly before, who knows. Stone for Haugmond Abbey would have been quarried here. Hill is almost certainly the bosky hill mentioned in Shakespeare's Henry IV, Part 1. Here we are, a glade. So it's a classic glade, this. See Robin Hood riding through it. Bit of a bivvy there, bivouac. Bush skills and bushcrafts. It's probably the scouts who did that. Although I was never in the Cubs or the Scouts, so I've got no idea what they do. I suppose it could have been any number of outdoor pursuit people either. If Lemmy out of Motorhead was a tree, I think this is what he'd look like. Or maybe that's just me. If trees were like people and had characters and personalities, this walk would have more characters than the Chinese alphabet. Pretty muddy underfoot today. Put me Air Force Ones to the test. So it's getting on now, and it's been wet. Really rained hard this week, so yeah, it's a bit muddy. But I don't mind. Just adds to the walk. And I just have to be really vigilant with my footing, my third-rate footing. Yeah, I think they call, you know, the materialistic science people call this pareidolia, when you see faces and people in trees. Yeah, the direct sunlight's sort of not doing the image too many favours today. But yeah, pareidolia, or just weird. If you do Google pareidolia, see some of the examples of human-like formations in trees, and then look at this one. I think on a good day this one measures up to the best of them, or maybe I'm just mad. But I do think it looks like a woman with and then hair sort of covering her face, lips, and then the figure going down here. Very goblinish, but I love it, and that's why it's the mascot of third-rate content. But if you've got any ideas for her names, please tell us in the comments. Sketchy. Pretty stark looking tree. It actually looks like it's come straight off a movie set. Go back. We must go forward though. Were these placed here, or is this a natural formation? You decide. Wow, 1936. And that one says 1876. That's old. That's up there with Shrewsbury School, now Shrewsbury Library, and the Children's Wall in Bellevue. Last time I was under a pylon was in my fraternity days at university. Only joking, I didn't go to university. But joking aside, last time I was under a pylon was when I played for the local rugby team. Only joking, I never played rugby either. But really, the last time we were under the pylon was on our failed attempt to find the bridge a year and a half ago. It really does seem so simple. And all too easy when you go in the right direction. I think the bridge we're looking for is just down there through that horse's field, but it is a public footpath as well. It's on the Shropshire Way. Haughmond Castle would have just been up here. Did do a video on that about 2 years ago when the channel wasn't quite as regular as it is today. Yeah, this western section of the Shrewsbury and Newport Canal, which this bridge goes over, was opened in 1797, and it connected the coalfields of Telford, what is now Telford, which was Coalbrookdale, Ironbridge, and smaller sort of parishes and villages, connected the coalfields over there with Shrewsbury, which is we're basically in now. It's quite late addition to the canal network, 1797. The canals have been going about 50 years then. But yeah, with the flax mill and other industries blossoming in Shrewsbury, the raw materials were needed. And obviously iron in the case of the flax mill in Diverington. But it was made with small coal barges in mind. It was like 6-foot draft. I think that's the right word. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was made for small coal tubs initially, and it was widened later on in the canal's life for regular narrowboats. But yeah, this is great to have found it at long last. With great difficulty, I've got us this shot of the arch of the bridge and the former now dry canal. I had to climb over a fence to bring you this, but you can actually see where the path would have been underneath it. And the guys on the boat would have been out with a plank and sort of tow it, walking across it, or maybe the horse could fit underneath it, I'm not sure. But you can still see the remnants of the tow path. Fantastic. It actually says, I thought I was looking at it upside down there, it actually says Haugmond. So I wonder if these bricks were made locally in the village of Haugmond. It's about 10-15 miles from here. Perhaps if anybody knows, please comment, and we can do more research on that, because I'm sure we're going to be doing videos from that Haugmond way in the future, and that Minsterley and Snail Beach and all that, and the mines up there. We're going back up there before long. See the bridge just peeking through there. Winter, you'd probably get a much better view in true winter. So that was the third-rate content visit to one of the oldest bridges in Shrewsbury. It's got to be at least the second oldest bridge in Shrewsbury. Because like I said, the Shrewsbury Newport Canal was completed in 1797, the western leg of it. And the Welsh Bridge was completed only a few years before in 1795. So that would probably make this the second oldest bridge in Shrewsbury. Very old and very impressive, and I'm very glad we found it at last. It just shows perseverance and persistence pays off. But anyway, thank you for watching to the end. It's been quite a fun autumnal walk and explore, and it's turned out to be successful, so I'm very pleased, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and thank you for watching to the end. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you 3 times as soon. Third-rate content, signing out. And also thank you for any new subscribers who've joined us since the last time I made a video. Thank you guys, and we'll be seeing plenty more adventures, third-rate adventures, as many as I can do, and that's my intention, third-rate style. Bye bye.